All right, so I am at the Lviv train station, and it's very busy, but I'm going to take a train today from Lviv to Kyiv and deliver all the things I brought for the soldiers here tomorrow. Well, this is me at my first Ukrainian train station. I don't think I've ever ridden a train before, so this will be a first for me. These railroad tracks are just, they're so big compared to the American tracks. Wow. That is crazy. So I got my boxes next to the railroad track now. So they've had quite a journey. This is gonna be like my first train. This isn't mine. Mine isn't here yet, but it's really long. It was made during the Soviet era. Look at these old rivets. This nice lady and this gentleman, he's gonna help me get all my boxes loaded. And she is making sure I get on the right train. And I would not have been able to make it without her or him, because shit, I've just been lost. It's kind of a surreal moment. I've just been sitting here for about 30 minutes looking up at the architecture of this building and stuff and realizing, you know, this is all Soviet era stuff right here. I mean, that train was made when it was the Soviet Union. And I can only imagine what it must have felt like during World War II if like bombs were falling through the buildings there, blowing up these train stations. But this train station must be, I mean, everything's riveted together. It must be probably 120 years old. This is something I thought I would never do. I'm gonna step on a Russian, look at the size of the track on these Russian tracks. These would make great anvils. Wow. Wow. I think this is concrete right here. Huh. Cool. There's my train. On the wrong side, I guess. I think that's my train. It looks newer and cleaner. There's my train. It finally made it. All right, so this is my train, my first train ever. All these people in all these departments. So this is the little upgraded area here. Uh-oh, I hope nobody else gets in my car. It's already 3 of us in there. But I'll show you what it's like. This is actually pretty clean. But I got a bunch of boxes in my car, so this is mine. I got the bed down up top, and we got stuff up there, but you can lay down and sleep up there, and they got Wi-Fi hookup in here. Well, we made a little bit of a stop. These trains are rough as hell. It's trying to sleep and have somebody trying to wake you up at the same time, but I slept for 5 hours on the little couch in there. There's some old trains. Let's see what it's like to go to another car. I've never done that. Ladies out there smoking. Oh wow. Wow, just went over kind of a bridge in a river. These are my friends. I rode with them in the train the whole way. She speaks English. So we talked the whole time about Russia and the oil and everything. So I got the perspective from somebody who actually has lost their home to the Russians, and Russians are actually in their house. In what area is it?
It's a Greenfield. It's a Greenfield. It's a Greenfield region.
Really?
It's southeast. It's near Crimea.
And her father is a farmer, and he's lost all his crops to the Russians.
Yeah.
So this is parts of Bucha that weren't destroyed from the war.
It's Worzel.
What's it called?
Worzel.
Warzen?
Worzel.
Warzel. Okay, so this isn't Bucha.
It was also attacked.
Is Bucha a city or an area?
It's a city.
Bucha's a city. Okay, well, I'll come back to it and we'll go see the things that were destroyed. Over here on the right, that was a graveyard right there, but we're passing through parts of Bucha. I can't really see it for the trees. But I'm gonna come back to it, of course. Here we go. I'm not seeing any war action, but this is where like 15,000 people were killed and put in mass graves. This is my birth. I actually slept for 5 hours. Can you believe that? Now, what city is that?
It's still Bucha.
It's still, so Bucha is a big city.
Yeah.
So it was just parts of Bucha that so they didn't get the whole city.
Yeah, there were like some
I don't see people working.
There was over there.
You saw something?
Yeah, and there's some buildings, the apartment buildings that are bombed. They were bombed.
Yeah, I saw some just then, way in the background. Oh, I see the buildings bombed and burned over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the apartments. There's a high-rise apartment. You can see it burned. Yeah, on the corner there. Wow. But most of these houses are still there. So this is parts of Bucha right here. It's like there's no people though. Where are the people? I don't see any people. It's a pretty large city. Was it 100,000 people or more?
Yeah, now it's a different city, Irpin, which is also a big city, which is really close to Kyiv. So now we're actually approaching Kyiv.
There's two people. First, no, there's some people. But for the most part, the city seems abandoned. I don't see power on the lights. I mean, I don't see the lights on the houses. There's a couple cars. Do they have power?
Yeah, I think it's just Sunday and people are not really out and the city is not as, like it's never been like very vibrant. There was like fighting near the metro station.
There's like really nice tall apartment buildings right after Bucha. All right, getting closer to the train station here in Kyiv. Boy, it does feel like the Soviet Union. Lots of old trains, they just sitting around. They need to scrap steel them, I guess. Well, they're building big giant apartment buildings here in Kyiv. Right next to the old Soviet Union ones. So most people here, and oh wow, look at the size of that one. Holy cow. So most people live in apartments here. And how much do you think it costs for an apartment in a building like that one we just passed?
I have no idea, to be honest.
I was told the average salary here is about $500 a month. Is that true?
Yeah, official information, yes.
Wow. So people don't make a lot of money here. Campus. Now that says campus. I don't know if that's a college or just the name of those apartment buildings there. All right, look at all the trains. I don't know if those are even active trains, but they're 20 rows deep right there. I think those are just old abandoned Soviet era trains. Okay, my ride is here. Hello.
Hello. Just give me your bag. I'll take it.
It's my first train ride. That was interesting. Oh, wow. So this is Kyiv. Welcome to Kyiv. And I got my boxes here. I don't know where this guy's taking me. Probably take me out in a field to shoot me with by some Russians, who knows. But there's a new building over there, a modern building. It's like they have the old with the new, you know? And they don't tear down the old Russian stuff. That might change in the future. Well, guys, this is me. My first video of myself, or doing a selfie in Kyiv, Ukraine. Of course, that's the train station back there. And this guy, I don't know where this guy's taking me, but I'm going down some railroad tracks with my boxes. I guess I'm gonna meet a car on the road or something. But it feels kind of weird to be just walking out here by myself. I don't know where maybe the cars come across here. I don't know. But, huh. See, there's my guy with my stuff. I say this, the Soviet tracks are a lot taller and thicker than the American ones, but you know, them Soviets made things made to last. Okay, I get it. He had to go all the way around to find a crossover ramp to get on this side where the car's gonna be. Seriously, I was thinking, oh, I hope this isn't a setup and I'm getting ready to be kidnapped by a bunch of Russians. So this is the first thing I see when I walk out of the train station, a closed down McDonald's. I don't know what that is, so that's for coffees. I don't know. But this is my first impression of Kyiv. Hello.
Hello.
All right, there we go. It's a good impression. That's it, my boxes. They made it to Ukraine, to Kyiv, now to the frontline troops. Okay, so I'm in the car, driving through Kyiv right now. No signs of war anywhere yet, but I'm sure he'll show me. So there's a KFC.
McDonald's doesn't work.
So the KFC is open here, but the McDonald's are not. All right, I arrived at my first hotel in Kyiv, and this is the Radisson Blu City Center. All right, well, let's get my boxes out of here. All right, so I have to sign here, and I have to sign here. And what about the bomb shelter?
The bomb shelter located at the -2nd floor. It's also the information in the info which we give.
So when the air raid sirens go off, I have to go to the bomb shelter?
Or you can stay in the room.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Alrighty. Thank you. Well, sure enough, my first night in town, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go eat at the KFC now. I want some American food. You believe this? I come to a foreign country and the first thing I do is get me some American chicken. You know why? Because I'm hungry. So let's see what KFC is like in Kyiv, because all the McDonald's are closed. This looks like a regular Kentucky Fried Chicken to me. Well, that was interesting. So the KFC, they don't have like mashed potatoes and gravy. They don't have macaroni and cheese. All they have is French fries. And then if you buy like 4 pieces of chicken, it just comes like chicken. So the only thing you can get on the side is some French fries. So I got 4 pieces of chicken. I got a couple of those cherry pies. But so it was $255 for 4 pieces of chicken, a large Pepsi, and 2 pies. $255 is about $5. That's it. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed my train ride from Lviv to Kyiv. It was interesting. I never done it before, and you know, I documented this entire trip every single day. But in my next video, we're gonna go see all the famous battle scenes. The high-rise that was hit by a missile, the slaughter at Bucha, all the tanks that are piled up. It's gonna be a messy video in tomorrow's video. But give me a thumbs up, make sure you like and subscribe, turn on those notifications so you can see these videos coming out almost every day now, covering my trip to Europe. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you in the next video.